Radiant team ban.
Hello and welcome to a match between Solo Yolo and Chentastic. My name is Radnor. I will be casting here tonight for this game between these two teams, and the bans are already underway, so let's get started.
Team ban.
The Radiant were first to ban out
Radiant
the IO,
team ban.
and the Dire team did ban out that Bat Rider. So, pretty standard bans as of so far. There is the Lone Druid banned out as well. And there will be the Magnus. As you see, Nyx Assassin will be the first person picked up. Keeper of the Light by Solo Yolo. These two teams are not messing around. They are moving quickly through this pick here today. Shadow Demon will be picked up by Solo Yolo, and Chentastic will be making their picks right now.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And it looks like Chentastic is going to be going to their reserve time. They are taking a couple extra minutes, just a couple extra seconds I should say, just making sure they get their picks right. They do want to come out on top on this picking phase. They have great ganking potential with the Nyx Assassin, as well as that Impale will give some very good disable if used properly, as well as the Spike Carapace. So when picking for the rest of their team, they want to make sure they get heroes that work well with that Nyx Assassin. And little bit of a delay here as they go ahead and pick their heroes, but they should be picking them shortly, and we'll see how that goes.
Reserve time.
I speak for the trees.
And they pick up the Puck and the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet has good counter push potential, the ability to push on both sides of the map, and I'm pretty sure Puck will be going mid. So the Dream Coil, great ability, and Solo Yolo will pick up the Clockwork. And we're going to go into the second set of the banning phase and see who isn't going to make it into the game now.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And you will see that Phantom Lancer being banned out for Chentastic, followed by the Gyrocopter, an Anti-Mage. We're probably going to see a Life Stealer blocked out here as well. Pretty standard ban so far. There is a Rubik being banned out. You just don't want him with that spell steal coming in and being able to use your skills against you. It totally makes sense. And we've got one ban for each team left, so we'll see where that goes. And there's the Life Stealer. No real surprise there. Good carry for the game, and not someone you want causing havoc late game. And the Juggernaut will be the last ban put out by Solo Yolo. So, as you see, there's a good amount of carries off the table. That does not mean that there are not carries left. As you know, there are a lot of choices left on the table still. and we'll see who they choose to pair up with each of their teams.
Ten seconds remaining. Luna.
And Luna will be the
Dire team
pickup for the carry for Chentastic. Good pick there, especially with her blessing, and that Glaive is able to take down a good amount of heroes once it's leveled up. Definitely a good pick for Chentastic.
Weaver.
Radiant team.
And the Weaver will be picked up by Solo Yolo. His Shikuchi gives him great survivability, the ability to come in and gives those surprise attacks where needed, and that time lapse has great survivability for Weaver. He can go in and survive through a lot of things with the ability to use that time lapse. So good pick there for Solo Yolo, and one last pick for each team.
10
We'll round off
remaining.
each team, and this
5
match will be
seconds
underway.
Remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Tinker.
And Tinker will be picked up by Chentastic.
Dire team
Good pick.
Admiral Kunka.
And Admiral Kunka is the
Radiant
last
team
pick for Solo Yolo. So we have our picks, and they're going to be loading in just a second, and this match will be directly underway. And I'm excited to see how this match is going to go. And we're going to just go over the roles real quick. As you see, Rolo will be playing Tinker. Oolong Master Race will be on the Luna. Nerve Damage will be on Nyx Assassin. At least there's K-Pop on the Puck. And Pawnee's on the Nature's Prophet. I Want Techies will be on the Clockwork. Boobsies will be on Keeper of the Light. Amp will be on Admiral Kunka. QT3141596 will be on Weaver, and Lucy in the Sky will be playing the Shadow Demon. And as you can see, the whole Dire team is coming down very aggressive. They want to get some warding into this Radiant jungle here. And we're going to see the wards come out here very
30
quickly.
seconds to battle.
And there's the ward there to block out this camp. As far as lanes go, so far it looks like the Weaver will be taking top lane for the Dire.
good and all.
It almost looks as if Admiral Kunka will be going mid. Yep, Admiral Kunka mid. And it looks like Keeper of the Light, Shadow Demon, Clockwork bottom, to be met up with a Tinker mid for the Radiant, Luna going to that top lane, and you see there is some harassment going down onto the Nyx Assassin here. There's a disruption cast, but it looks like the damage is going to come out, and they are going to be taking down the Shadow Demon. with that impale, Nyx Assassin was able to hold him in place long enough for the Nature's Prophet to do the damage needed. Good teamwork skill. The Nyx Assassin just brought himself a little too far into the Radiant team, as we saw. We do have a Nature's Prophet in jungle, and it looks like Nyx Assassin is also roaming. He has not gone anywhere. He looks like he's heading up top, though. So we just see some farm coming up here. We do see the Shadow Demon coming into mid. It looks like he's going to just give some general push towards this mid lane with the Admiral Kunkka there. The disruption is cast on Tinker as well as the torrent, but not enough damage to take him down. He's doing okay there in the mid. Just some harassment on each other, and there will be the March of the Machines, pushing back both Shadow Demon and Kunkka. So Kunkka will be going
Double
top
damage.
and picking up the double damage rune, and probably coming down to give some harassment to this Tinker. We will see in just a second. Disruption is cast on Tinker. The torrent missed this time, and not enough damage still to take him down. And again, the Marching Machine comes out. Puck's getting some harassment down here on bottom, but as you see, Nature's Prophet will be going in, trying to take out the Clockworks.
Do it with flair.
The Rocket Flare is cast, and it looks like he might have just enough movement speed to be able to get away and head back to his base and heal up. Good work from the Clockworks there. And again, giving the harassment from that March of the Machines. He's already got that up to level 2, so as you see, they are doing a little bit more in damage each time, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on down in the mid lane. This Weaver is up to level 5. That time lapse will be coming out very shortly. Getting good farm up here on top. Not afraid to use that Shikuchi. Get in there, do the damage needed, and back away. Keeping the Radiant team pushed back on that lane. And as you can see, also going out and pulling the creep wave back and doing some damage to this neutral camp. So, and we do have a recipe for the magic wand coming out to him shortly. So he'll have that magic wand up and running. And as you can see in the
Invisibility.
in the CS charts, Kunkka is pretty much even for first. You've got between Kunkka, Clockworks, and Nature's Prophet, they're all at about 21, 22 CS. Not much difference there. The big difference on the board is that you've got this Nyx Assassin with 0. He is low on mana. He does not have any way to refill it. He is just going back and forth, trying to set up those ganks needed in order to keep the teams with the ability to kill. As you see, the time lapse is up on the Weaver. Once he hit that level 6, that was a very pressing thing to put up for him. And you can see the stack camp down here that Keeper of the Light is in the process of clearing, trying to get some extra gold and experience for him with the help of that creep wave. So those two range creeps are giving him help, and the Illuminate will definitely help him clear this camp himself. So as you can see, we've got a good number of level 6s on the mat. 3 of them are on the dire side, though. The Radiant has a slight disadvantage when it's coming to the actual levels. And we'll take a look at the XP chart here, and we'll see that, as a matter of fact, there's almost about 500, about 750 difference for XP in the dire, and the gold goes about 500 as well. Makes sense as the dire is leading in the levels chart on the map.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And I'm sorry about that, I missed the kill in the mid. Looks like Tinker did fall in the mid. He has teleported back, but he's quickly caught up by that torrent, giving some good damage as soon as he teleported in. Good play there by the Kunkka. As you see, that March of the Machines is coming in. Gonna cause some damage. And
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
And as you see, the Weaver is just building. He has his bracers and the ring of regen. And it looks like the next assassin is going to go down. He put on the carapace, but the rocket flare was able to take him down. Good shot there from Clockwork, even though he had skirted off into the thing. The puck does make it away, though. Very, very little health, but he's able to get back to base and heal up. And the teleport does come in on this tower. Some harassment here from Puck, but again, that Weaver has a high survivability rate with that time lapse and the Shikuchi. He gets out of there with a little over half health.
Radiant's top tower was killed by its own forces.
And Puck did deny the tier 1 tower for the top for the Radiant, so there will be no gold given to the dire side for that tower kill. As you see, the disruption is cast on the Tinker, as well as the Illuminate, the Torrent. He is in a bad position here with the creep wave and the illusions. He falls quickly, and just to make sure he would have gone down, the Clockworks did cast the rocket flare, and you saw the Tinker fall very quickly here in the mid. Good play by the two teams. As you see, the Clockwork is giving some harassment, and the Cogs come out. He's going to try to take down the Nature's Prophet. The Treants come out. Luna comes to give some assistance to the Nature's Prophet, and they're going to give that Clockwork a chase back to his base, but his movement speed is quite a bit faster than either of them, and he will make it away safely. And we see an Illuminate cast on Nyx Assassin up top, but not much in the way of follow-up, just good harassment, pushing him back, and keeping him low on levels. If you look, this Nyx Assassin is very far behind. He's only at 2 CS when you've got people like Nature's Prophet who have 58 CS. I mean, not a position you want to be in. If we look at levels, you see that we've got levels 9s and 8s pretty much across the board, except with some of the support, and that Nyx Assassin is only at a level 4. Big disadvantage coming on him. He's not even close to getting that Vendetta up and running, so until that gets up and running, he's got some catching up to do. You see Luna is level 8. She has all 4 points put into the Lucent Beam, 3 points put into the Lunar Blessing, just trying to not just keep her vision up at night, but give some extra damage to her and her team as well. And she does also have the Eclipse up. So that is a very well skilled. That Clockwork is doing some good harassment, and I missed a kill up top.
That's not good.
The Weaver was able to take down the puck. And as you see, very little damage done to...
I am the new Mark II rattle trap. Ah, just kidding.
And there is going to be a drum recipe coming out on the Weaver, and a recall is being cast. Here comes the March of Machines, and it looks like Kunkka will be falling here just shortly. One more shot, and there it goes. The homing missile takes him down. The Illuminate's cast. This Dire team is going to come in, and Disruption is cast on the Tinker. Cogs come out on Puck. Puck falls very quickly, very fast. Tinker is running for his life, and it looks like he will be able to get away from this. And even with this teleport, Luna comes in and hiding in the trees, but you see the Cogs come out and you see Luna go down. Not a good position. She should have just, as the rest of the team had left, she should have let it go. And the tower is going to go down to about half health. Good team fight there by the Dire side. Solo Yolo comes out and able to get the kills they needed while staying alive. They might not have a lot of health, but they are going to be able to pressure this tower and cause the damage needed. And the March of Machines comes out, and you are going to see the Cogs come out, and Tinker is going to fall. The Puck falls, but the Clockworks did go down. But, I mean, he had taken 2 heroes down with well-placed Cogs. As you see,
that's not gonna hold.
The Weaver is running from that Nature's Prophet, and
is under attack.
Good exchange, a little overextended for the Dire team. They just stayed a little too long on the Radiant side, and they did pay in lives. As you see, the Nyx Assassin is up to level 6 now with the Vendetta. He will be harder to kill because of that. So, just as you see in the graph for net worth, the Nature's Prophet is leading the graph in gold. He's at 5,900 gold, followed closely by the Weaver, and still, that Nyx Assassin is very low on the CS charts. So, and Nature's Prophet falls very fast. Great chain shot and disruption by the Dire team. They were able to come in and take down that Nature's Prophet in a matter of seconds. He was in his own jungle, but here is the reason why. The Dire had vision, and they were actually able to see him here getting his farm. And without any Radiant vision on the map, I don't see one Radiant vision on the map. You've got vision here from the Dire. They also have sentry wards up here,
Radiant's bottom
just
tower
keeping an
has
eye
seen
out
better
for that
days.
gank ability from the Nyx assassin.
Radiant's bottom tower was always the weakest tower.
They good vision out here by the Dire side, and you can see the teleport come in. He is going to be trying to take down. That Illuminate comes in and does a serious amount of damage. And even invisible, that Nature's Prophet falls very fast. Just between this Dire team, they are doing a lot of damage very quickly to this Radiant team. Just good picks overall from the Dire team.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
As you see, they're going to go ahead and take this. There is going to be the teleport in, but they're not going to push the issue. Missing a couple of their teammates, they're really going to try not to be here. As you see, the March of Machines is taking a good amount of health from the Keeper of the Light, but the tower is destroyed still. They did not run. They stay there. Very aggressive play from this Dire team. As you see, the ship comes in. The ghost ship comes in. Luna falls. Nyx Assassin falls. Puck falls. Kunkka did go down, but this team is just very aggressive on the pickup. As you see, they are not backing down. They are very aggressive vision out here as well. You see vision ward after vision ward after vision ward for this team. They are keeping that Nyx Assassin down. Not only did they keep him down in levels, but they were actually able to keep him down without his ability to gank, and they're doing a very good job of that. Radiant is going to come down here and give some push on the bottom lane.
There it goes.
As you see level-wise, that Weaver is winning the charts as a level 14. Followed closely behind by level 12s for both Clockwork and Nature's Prophet.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh, that's got to hurt.
And we're going to see some teleports come in. It looks like Clockwork will be falling here. Not a good position to be in. He's got the cogs, the teleport will go out, and the swarm, he gets away to safety.
Monster kill.
And Weaver is able to come in, even through the Martian machines, and take out that Tinker. I mean, that just shows the control that this Dire team has of this map. That even through the Martian machines, this Weaver was able to come in and cause immense amount of damage and take down the Tinker, where he thought he was safe. And as you see, they're going to come in, and the Torrent's going to come in along with the Swarm. Illuminates cast, and that Luna falls very, very fast.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Incoming!
See, Martian Machines, the cogs are cast, but Weaver does fall there in that battle. Just, again, this Dire team is playing very aggressive, but they are overextending themselves just a little bit when it comes down to it. As you see, the pipe is up on the Clockwork, which did help their survivability there, but
Dire's
still,
top
the
tower
Weaver
is
did
doing
fall.
its best, but it doesn't look good. Dire's top tower has fallen. It was only a matter of time.
Boom! There it goes!
And you've got the Nature's Prophet doing that split push I talked about during the draft. He was able to come up here and take down that top tower. So he is doing a good job at his split push roll, and his ability to teleport around the map is going to give him that ability needed. You see some mild harassment. Still great vision out by the Dire. They are on top of this. They're just
Rock it on.
keeping an eye on every end of this map. They want to know what this Radiant team is doing. And I still don't see any wards out from the Radiant team. And the teleport does come in. Just some farming here.
Do it with flair.
From both teams. You see, here comes the Weaver. He comes in with the Swarm, just trying to counter that March of the Machines. And it looks like they're going to go in for the Roche.
Boom, there it goes.
And yes, the Dire's team is going in on the Roche.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can you see they have the armor on that Roche was down to 0 for a minute there, and he is gonna fall.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire. Impressive.
And Kunkka was the one to pick up the Aegis there. We are gonna see some initiation here by the Dire team, and the Clockwork goes for the chain shot, picks up the Nature's Prophet. Shadow Poison, he falls quickly in that Cogs. They cast the Torrent just to make sure. And Nyx Assassin came in with his Vendetta, but he still falls. The X marks the spot, brought him back to the spot that they needed to in order to take him down. And good use of teamwork here.
Rock it on.
We're going to look at the XP charts, and we see that the Dire are at about 9,000 for XP in advantage. And as you see, it just updated to well over 10,000. And the gold charts are at almost 7,500.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boom, there it goes.
And you do have this Nature's Prophet
Dire's
doing
top tower
great
is
counter
under
push
attack.
up here.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
He is going to take down this tier 2 tower with very little contest. The Dire team is
structures
coming
are
up
fortified.
to contest it, and
Is under attack.
as you see, the Weaver does come in. The dust is cast. He sees the Weaver, and he's going to try to teleport out without any problems. No disables came up top, and he brought the tower down to 164 health, just out of deny range. So they are not able to deny this tower as of yet.
I'm back with the time.
And Kunkka falls. Looks like the Eclipse was cast, and the Aegis of the Immortal was cast. Cogs comes in, Torrent, and Luna falls very quick. Puck will go down as well. Kunkka was silenced, but that Kunkka is doing a good amount of damage. Took him down very quickly.
Not so good.
The X marks the spot is cast on Nature's Prophet. Disruption is cast on Nature's Prophet. And you are going to see Nature's Prophet slowed, and he will be falling here in just one more click from the illusions. Perfect. The Nyx Assassin is trying to get away. He uses Sprite Carapace, but as you see, he is not going to have any luck. The Dire team is just very aggressive. They did lose a Kunkka and the Clockwork there, but as you see, the other team had a whole lot more to pick up from. Good teamwork
By
here.
the gods, the Dire's
Very
bottom
aggressive
tower
play
doesn't
from
even
this
have
Dire
arms to
team.
defend itself. What a brave tower. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower, run.
You see the Weaver goes just to stop the push for the bottom tower, and pretty even game between the Nature's Prophet and the Weaver as of right now. Not much in the way of difference in gold, a couple hundred, but as you see, the Weaver does have the Medallion of Courage, able to take down, and here, cancelled out by the Nature's Prophet. He just, you know, they finally have vision up on the map. This vision to keep here, but as you see, there is wards out by the Dire team as well. You've got a ward here, but they don't even see the smoke coming in because they just don't have proper warding. This is going to be big. The March of Machines comes. The Clockwork comes in, catches him in the trees, cogs in, and takes down the Tinker even in the trees. The Eclipse comes out. Major damage from that Eclipse. As you saw, it took down Shadow Demon and Keeper of the Light and Weaver. So, I mean, this Luna is doing some big damage right now, especially now that she's at level 15. One more level and she is going to be getting rank 3 of that Eclipse. And she does have a BKB coming out to her. So, it's going to be getting harder. The later this game goes, the bigger this Luna will get. And if not done, if not pushed properly, the the Radiant team is going to be able to push back here, as they do have the bigger scaling heroes in the Nature's Prophet with that counter push, with the Luna in her late game and the ability to just grow in damage the later that the game gets. This Dire team was hoping to finish this match by the 30-minute mark, and as you see,
middle tower is under
there's
attack.
still tier 2 towers standing at each of the Radiant spots. Half damage done to this tier 2, but 2 almost full
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
tier 2 towers. We have seen a loss of the tier 1 and the tier 2 tower for
Dire's bottom tower is
the
under
Dire
attack.
only
Run,
on the
little bottom
top
tower,
lane,
run.
where that Nature's Prophet was able to do that push well. The Dire team was counter pushing, and it looks like some good damage is going to be done to the tier 1 here on bottom. And teleports are coming in. The Illuminate is cast. And it looks like Nature's Prophet is going to go down here in the mid lane. Good job here. The Nyx and the Tinker will also go down.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
Let the world
And
end
that
now.
Weaver was willing to dive under the tier 3 to take down the Puck.
Radiant's middle
That
tower is under
BKB was
attack.
popped and will
That's
keep
not gonna hold.
this Luna alive.
Radiant's middle tower is
Able
gonna
to get out of there with about half health. But as you see, they are going to push, and Torrent is cast.
Time is it? It's killing time.
Clockwork was able to take down the Luna finally, and they are going to push for this tier 3 tower. Nyx Assassin is back up. He's going to come in with the Impale on the Shadow Demon, and the Shadow Demon uses Defensive Disruption in order to survive. Very low health, but as you see, the Torrent comes out on the Nyx Assassin, and he falls very quick. Cogs are cast. Tinker will fall. The X marks the spot, bottom back, and they did it. They were able to take down that tier 3 tower, even with some major resistance. You had the Weaver and the Shadow Demon, and Weaver just buys back. So you're going to see him come down, and there are going to be racks lost for the Radiant team here.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
And Puck,
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. They should retreat. Oh, wait, they don't have legs.
Great matter.
and Puck will fall for the Radiant team again.
The
Oh,
Radiant's middle barracks are under
beautiful,
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
beautiful
And I don't mean a
Lucent
lot of
Beam
times.
from Lunar. She was able to hit Kunko as he was trying to teleport back to base. but the damage was done. The tier 3 falls as well as both racks.
Dire's bottom tower
So,
doesn't even have arms
I
to
mean,
defend itself.
the exchange
What a
was
brave
nowhere
tower.
near fair.
Dire's bottom tower
Yes,
has fallen.
Kunkka fell for the Radiant team, but, you know, at what cost? At the cost of 2 racks and the tier 3 tower, so... And we see, this Dire team does not give up. They are coming, pushing bottom.
Get on.
They are grouped up together.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're playing very aggressive. They want that Nyx Assassin. He's going to come, and
Radiant's courier has been slain.
he's going to use Vendetta. Dust is cast. He is going to try skirting through the trees, but you see, there it is. The mana... the Impale is cast on Weaver, but there was too much damage coming out on to that Nyx Assassin. They wanted him dead. Good job by the Dire team. Again, just able to have that superiority on the map. As you see, the boots of travel are up on Tinker, and Tinker's going to be trying to push top. Comes up with the March of the Machines to do some push, help their creep wave get further up, but he's going to teleport out quickly. He does not have any vision in this area, and he does not know where this Dire team is, or where they're able to come from. So he quickly ran back to base, and as you see, they are pushing this tier 2 tower
Radiant's
on bottom.
tower is under attack. I feel sad for them. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And the tower falls without contest. But as you see, this Nature's Prophet is pushing up top on the tier 3 tower. He will be met by the Illuminate from the Keeper of the Light, as well as the recall from Weaver. So good ability to stop that push there from the Nature's Prophet. He does teleport back to the mid to help try to stop the damage done, and as you see, pretty good at holding back the damage from these tier 4 towers in the middle.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
And the tier 1 tower was finally just denied in mid for the Dire team, and as you see, Kunkka is on the aggressive with that Shadow Blade. He goes up, helping push the creep wave forward in that mid lane. And looks like we're going to have some initiation down here on the bottom.
Welcome back.
Where?
Teleporting out, they're all going top to fight this Nature's Prophet. And he falls very quickly, as you see. The Tinker is going to
I do not care to see that dark gray place again.
get away. But they did lose the Nature's Prophet up top. He does buy back in, and he's just going to have to keep that push going for the Radiant team if there's any chance of them coming back in this round.
I thought it couldn't be done. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
And Weaver does pick up the Aegis, so along with the Manta style and a Demon Edge, they are going for some serious damage, and we should be expecting a team fight here shortly for a big push of that Radiant base. As you see, just fearless play. They do have the wards necessary in order to fight this Radiant team. And Nature's Prophet will teleport out with little damage. Great warding done by this Dire team on this. I can't say it enough. They have eyes all over. And the Clockworks is going to come down and find the Nature's Prophet pushing down here on the bottom. He is going to use that battery assault to help take down the treants mixed with the Kunkka. And those treants fall very quickly. And as you see, the Clockwork does have a level 3 Necro book up. So, I mean, this game, you see the items.
Incoming!
You've got the Necro book and the pipe up. The Battle Fury on the Kunkka. Again, the Manta style up on the Weaver with that Aegis. And,
Boom! There he goes!
and he just picked up his Monkey King bar, so he is not going to be missing anytime soon. We do see the Scythe of Ice up on the Nature's Prophet, but I mean, really, just the item difference. You can see that these teams are just fearless in their push.
Flares here!
And you got Vlad's recipe on Clockwork. You see the Necro book come out, and that is going to chase Luna back under the tier 4 tower. Falls quickly.
Gather round.
Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
And the Sprout comes up on Keeper of the Light. He has no way of getting out of that tree. And the tower is going to do immense amounts of damage. Mixed with the Eclipse, and Keeper of the Light falls.
Your life's in tatters.
Nature's Prophet does fall, though, from the Weaver. And as you see here, Luna pops off her BKB, is able to survive good amounts of damage coming out from that March of the Machines. And the Dire is going to have to pull back.
And it's off!
You see, not that much damage was actually done for the exchange that went on. As you see, the Weaver is farming the Ancient Camp, taking them down very quickly. This is a very strong Weaver and someone to definitely keep an eye on. And he still does have that Aegis. It just looks like it's up for about another minute. So I was expecting more in the way from initiation, since the Weaver did have the Aegis, but maybe they just wanted to take it in order to keep it out from the Radiant team. Either way, good playing here by both teams. And you see the Vendetta coming in from... But with Vision, the cogs come out. The chain shot is cast. You see the Necro book was committed, but it was almost unnecessary.
Rock it on!
Killing spree.
That Gemma True Sight did keep the up, and it looks like they're going to go in on the Weaver.
Incoming!
The Weaver might be in trouble here, but as you see, the Torrent is committed, and Clockwork takes down the Tinker. The Sprout is committed, but the Sprout misses. Nature's Prophet falls. Luna is the next person to go, and Admiral Kunkka takes her down in just a matter of 2 or 3 hits. Great amount of damage.
The woods are unsafe. My work is not yet complete.
And the GG is committed. Great game there. Great game by Solo Yolo. As you see, they had the ability early on from the draft. Great
Radiant's bottom
picks.
tower is under
And
attack.
because of that, they were able to just dominate from very early on.
Radiant's
and-
bottom tower has fallen, and I don't mean in love. Radiant's bottom barracks.
And I mean,
Radiant's bottom
there's
barracks
not a
have
whole
left
lot
the
that
building.
the Radiant could do to catch up.
Radiant's bottom
And after a
barracks
certain
have
point, once
Radiant's middle
once
tower
the-
is under attack.
the Roche fell early on, I mean, we'll look at the gold chart and you can see that it just kept going in the way of the Dire. There was no
And well deserved.
real change. The advantage was just ridiculous. And I just want to thank you guys for following this cast. Again, it was a match between Solo Yolo and the CT team. I do want to thank you guys. My name is Radnor. You can follow me on both Twitch and YouTube.
Interesting.
Just glad you guys were here to follow, and I'm glad to bring you guys matches on Dota 2. If you have any questions, you can always just send me a message on either YouTube or Twitch, and you can always get a hold of me as Radnor in brackets SW on